Alright, we got a Acer laptop and I'll show you how to reboot the computer into a USB so you can reinstall Windows or Linux or any other operating system. So I'm gonna assume you don't have a working computer, like you can't get into Windows, because getting into BIOS from Windows is easy, where you can change the boot options. So okay, so what we're going to do now, I need to get my USB. So on this system you may install UEFI boot or the CSM boot. I'll show you both. So I'll show you first what happens. So when you turn the computer on, keep tapping the F2 or delete keys very quickly. Alright, we're in the BIOS. See if I can put this onto external display. And will it allow? Try it again. Okay, so this particular board does not allow HDMI out before a Windows boot. So I'll show you here. Okay, so to be able to boot from a USB in the UEFI, ideally you want to turn this one on first. If you press F12 key, you can get to the boot menu. Now this is up to you. Means by default when you press F12 it's going to do numlock. But if you choose function keys, F12 does F12. You don't need to hold FN key. So I like this option for now, but I do recommend putting it back on. So when you're in Windows, you want to change the volume brightness, you just tap the according button. Okay, so this is optional, you don't have to do this. I'm doing this for me. And security, boot. Okay, here we go. Secure boot is enabled. So secure boot cannot be enabled. Okay. So it cannot be disabled. F10, and let's keep tapping F12. You may need to hold function key. Alright, I only see Windows Boot Manager. Alright, I'm going to put my UEFI Windows 10 USB, which is the standard when you make a bootable USB. Okay, let's reboot again. F12 or function F12. Yeah. So secure boot needs to be disabled. This is a dilemma. Okay. This is a tough one. Okay. I don't honestly remember. Let's go back into BIOS again. Alright, so basically we cannot disable secure boot. How come? Let's just try this. Okay, now I understand. Okay, so this is a bit tricky, yeah? The way you do it, you need to set a supervisor password. So if I have no password, I cannot change the boot order. This is something new. So set supervisor password, set a password, just made number 1. And now, great. Secure boot, disabled. F10, and then keep tapping F12. This is going to save a lot of headache for a lot of people in the future. Now I can boot from my USB. Voila. I can do a new Windows 10 installation or boot into Linux. Now it's an 8th generation CPU. There's no point booting into legacy CSM systems. Right. Oh crap. Chose the wrong option there. I need to select no. But you get the idea. And when the Windows installation is all done, go back into BIOS, remove the supervisor password, and reset the BIOS to default. That way everything's back to normal, factory standard, no headaches. Now this has a RAID system, so that 16 gig SSD in fact works together with the 1 terabyte hard drive. So I'm just going to, normally what you want to do is delete all of them and then just go next. Might as well do that. So we do a complete wipe, yeah? Right, we go next and voila. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support this channel.